This talk is about the Christmas jar. Welcome to the fourth week of Advent. And this week is dedicated to how you can show up doing good this year coming. And this talk shares the heartwarming story of creating a new tradition that may be a start of restoring faith in humanity. This is a story of hope, a novel written by Jason F. Wright. So imagine, you come home from a long day of work to find your home has been burglarized. And guess what? It's right before Christmas. Anything of value has been taken. Sure, you call the police, they come, investigate, and take fingerprints in the pursuit of catching the thieves. You go outside for a breath of fresh air just to center yourself, perhaps to shift from the victim mentality of how could this be done to you, to reframing this event into, life sometimes just happens, and it happens to all of us. As you come back to the door, you find that there's a paper bag there. And you take it, and inside you find that there is a mason jar filled with silver coin and a few paper bills. You look around, up and down, and you don't see anyone. You look around for a note or a person, but you don't find that either. What you do find is a label on the jar written in festive colors, the Christmas jar. Once safely back inside, you sit on the couch and you count out the money in the jar, and you do it on the coffee table. And to your surprise, it's $154.76 in coins and about $80 in bills. You are flummoxed, but filled with a sense of gratitude for this gift. And you start thinking about all the people you know who could have done something so nice. But the more you try to figure it out, you realize there aren't any answers to who was this generous soul. Well, that's the beginning of this story. And it's about the person's quest to discover who is behind the Christmas jar. The protagonist in the story searches for the gift giver, and it becomes a journey of self-discovery and awakening to what really matters. She realizes this small gesture of change saved throughout the year becomes a gift of optimism for others. You see, the money was really never enough to save someone. The Christmas jar became a way of instilling truth in the receiver, that they are not alone. It became a way of saying, you are seen, you matter, and you are my brother and sister, and I'm here to support you. It may even be a catalyst to restoring someone's faith in humanity. What also is brought to our awareness is that there is something life-changing for the one who gives the gift too. It's a reminder that there is more than our own self-absorption. A reminder that there is more than getting our lists done or accumulating wealth or accolades. There is an immense blessing for the giver. A reminder each day the giver is making a choice to sacrifice a little for someone else's good. Each time the change jingles in their pockets before they put it in the jar at home, there is an awareness that it will be a gift of caring for another. The conclusion of the story is poignant, as the originator of the Christmas jar gifting receives more jars than they ever gave out when they are in deep need. I love this story, and it has become an annual tradition for me to read. Graham and I have created our own Christmas jar for a couple of years now. I have to tell you, we were so jazzed to be putting our change in at the end of each day. We would have these like mini competitions of who could place the more coins in the jar. There was such childlike joy of knowing this was a way to give to another. Then a few days before Christmas, we would drive around the neighborhood and see where Spirit led us. Then we would park around the corner, dash to their porch, put the jar at their door, and then dash away before they could see us. We were giddy at the thought of helping someone and maybe being God's messenger in that moment. We were getting so much joy out of this tradition that one year we gave everyone a copy of the book and an empty mason jar as their Christmas gift to start their own family traditions. And now I'm inviting you to join me in the Christmas jar giving, to make it a new tradition for you and your family. It doesn't matter what kind of jar you choose or how you decorate it. You can start at the beginning of the year and celebrate a new way of being mindful of others, of loving others, of caring for others. And each time you get change back from your purchases, and take the time to bless that change as you put it in your pocket or your purse. Take a moment of gratitude that God continues to supply abundance for you to manifest prosperity. It's so important, even when we pay our bills, to do so from a joyful heart. I don't know about you, but I remember there was a time when I couldn't pay all of my bills. And each month was so stressful, thinking about how I would make the rent or make that car payment. So today I'm just so filled with gratitude and appreciation that I can pay each bill on time or even early. You know how spiritual laws work, that what we believe and feel is what we continue to manifest. The universe is designed to give you what you need. And what you need comes from what you believe. So if you are stuck in the belief of not enough, guess what the universe is going to give you? The universe simply continues to give you more of not enough. The universe is continually expanding and evolving. So here's the question. Do you want to continue to expand lack? Or are you ready to receive an expansion of more than enough? If you are ready to manifest prosperity, then I encourage you to first remember what you are, that you are of God. Second, that God wants you to be happy and fulfilled. And third, it is your beliefs and your choices to create the life you want, and more importantly, the life you deserve. I invite you to start anew. Create your own Christmas jar tradition. And each time that you handle money, imbue that transaction with gratitude. Whenever you pay a bill or purchase an item, fill it up with the energy of grace and gratitude that you have the ability to do so. When you give money to another, once again, fill the money with the energy of love, compassion, and kindness. As in all things, you and I both know it's never about the money. It's about our beliefs, the energy that is created by those beliefs. Now, this is the fourth week of Advent. Christmas is right around the corner. So I invite you, please, to light your Advent candle. Once you have your candle lit, know that we are working with doing good in 2021. And our affirmation is, I am filled with zeal and excitement as I manifest into form new ways of thriving in 2021. Let's prepare for meditation.